got to trade Bryce Young right this second, because what could happen is David Tepper could be like, hey, maybe this team isn't so bad. Bryce Young, get back in there. Don't do that. Play with Andy Dalton. Trade Bryce Young for anything you can right now, and just go forward and be like, we made a mistake. We're going to draft a quarterback next year.
Maybe Bryce Young just needs to watch Andy, and then he'll get good.
This was bad for Bryce Young, the fact that Andy Dalton looked this competent. 300 yards, 3 TDs, and Deontay Johnson finally was unlocked. He had 122, 9 catches and a touchdown.
But yeah, Bryce Young, I don't know what his trade value is right now, but I do know that it's probably not going to get any higher than it is right now. If he got back in. Could you see a world where, because if he comes back in and he plays well for the Panthers, then they won't trade him.
Right. And I don't think that's even
it's not really a possibility unless
him playing. Well, no, just playing well.
True.
Yeah.
But there's no way. I guess his trade value right now is going to be at its highest because after more time, people will forget about his college tape.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. They got to trade him. But if you're the Panthers, this is a weird space that you're in where if you win a few games here and there with Andy Dalton, does that really help your future? Not really, but you also can't play Bryce Young because if you play Bryce Young, then your entire coaching staff is going to be just looked down upon by all the players. You know?
Right.
They'll lose the locker room.
I bet on the Panthers today because I was like, this entire team knows that Andy Dalton's a better quarterback, and they're all going to play a little bit harder knowing that they have a chance to actually win this game, and they were dominant from the beginning. I don't know what you do. I understand not winning right now, but it's so early to be like tank.
Yeah.
You can't tank in week 3.
Right.
You can tank in week 15. Tanking in week 3 is just you're poisoning everything about your entire organization, which is already pretty poisoned. But
anything could happen if you're the Panthers. You could in theory make the playoffs.
They'll probably beat the Bears now. I don't know. Andy Dalton revenge game.
He changes the equation.
He does. He's an equation changer.